Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. Today we're going to do a review of KLEIN Tools' newest tool to the catalog. This is the KLEIN Tools long nose multi-purpose tool, model number 1025. Guys, those of you who've been an electrician for a number of years, they could remember this tool. This is an old tool with a new twist to it. The only thing different about this tool is they added new grips to it. Now, we're going to get into all that, but before we do, I ask you guys to help support the channel. You can do that by hitting the like button, subscribe button, or just leaving a comment where you're watching from, the city, the state, or the country. Just shoot me a shot, give me a shout out. Let me know where you live in, send your flag, put the flag of your country and let me know what country it belongs to. Start giving me a shout out in the comments. Anyway, this tool been out, I've been an electrician for almost 30 years now. And I can remember when I first started out, I want to say I remember purchasing this tool here about 25 years ago, but it didn't have the grips on it. Remember, guys, they used to look like this. Remember, they used to look like this with this kind of handle on them, and then they started coming out with all different brands that we never heard of before. The same tool, they just changed the handles on these pliers, and I love these pliers. The reason why, like KLEIN newest ones they have out now, like these heavy duty ones, they're nice and all, but I used to love these because they had a wire bender, they had several holes where you could cut screws off and rethread them. They had all kinds of crimpers here. I very seldom use that because I've always had a dedicated crimper that I always use if I needed to crimp or splice some wires. But I did used to use 1132s to cut them off and other kind of any other screws that I needed to cut off and rethread. This tool was very handy to me. Now, even though I can still use these, I still use these. I can use these, but speaking of the handle on these do feel much better. They are much more comfortable than these are. And I think the price of these, I paid like $19 for them. You may find these online right here with these kind of grips on them. You may find them $15, maybe even $20. But before the soft handle tools came out on the market, I was buying these. This all they had was this rubber on them to, to hold on to, and these felt good, but these feel much better. I prefer the cushion grip. If I had to get a pair, I prefer the cushion grip over the regular, like dipped handles, like these. So I'm not gonna say dipped handle because these do come off, so that wouldn't be dipped handles. So, so if you don't have any of these like this at all, I think you can't go wrong with getting a pair. Even if it's for all those different holes, you can. Let me zoom in closer so you will see just how many holes that they have on here that you can use, the sizes all around here. And this is it's a nice tool. All of the different sizes up here. Now, I don't know if this one have the same sizes as that one does or not, but there they are. And on here, you only get 532 and 832s on here, whereas you get on this one, you get 540, 832s, 1024, 440, and 632s on here. And here, you have no place where if you wanted to hook your wire and bend it, you know, you got before all of the holes in here, you always take the tip and bend them. But when you're bending with these holes right here, is much better for me. And I know Greenlee have a pair, have some out like this. KLEIN have them. Ideal, I think Ideal makes them too. Channel Lock sell these too. So basically, they are the same pliers. They just taking the handles off and putting their names on it, putting their brand name on it, fellas. So, you know, so I like them. So, and plus they're sharp too. So I have no issue with them whatsoever. So let me just show you what I'm talking about here. And let me just show you what I'm talking about. I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't want you not. Okay. All right. If I had to use these, well, all of these pliers cut and they all strip, y'all. No problem. Now, I'm looking at if I needed to bend something, bend the wire. So let me just cut again, another piece off and bend. Now, all of them would bend. You know, and if so that means the head of these pliers are so large that I would have to strip further back here, probably, and just to get, let me see, I cut, well, not that far back, but maybe right here. And put that around the screw. So that's what I would have to do with that one. Let me just show you with this one. What I would have to do. I'm gonna cut it off. If I had to use these, I'll have to cut. I'm gonna cut here. I'm gonna strip that, put it in here. So, as you see, which one looked the best to you? I do know I would have to probably come back a little bit more, so I have more wire to bend and go around the screw on the receptacle or whatever, but they both look about what and what, but all right, they both look about what and what, but I think this one to me is much more easier to use. So, man, I'm too far back. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, see how they look? Let me show you again. I think I was too close. This one, they look about the same, but I do think that this one is much more easy to use for me. And like I said, don't get hung up on the name brand, because all of them, I don't know what company that makes these pliers right here, but there are a lot of companies out nowadays. I think Weha have a brand out that looks just like this also. I think it's Weha or Knipex. They even sell their version of this one. It looks just like this, but their name, their handles, they have their own type of handles on here with their name on it. So, and that's about it, guys. That's really nothing else I can. And then down here, maybe I can show you what's down here for those who never had these pliers. Let me show you. That's what's down here. It says, get on this side. This is for these crimps. It says for insulated, non-insulated, and insulated only. 714. That's millimeter. That's a bus splice or something that's down here. Now, where it says right here, made in USA, that might cost you $5-10 just for that stamp, that symbol on there. And you know you're paying for KLEIN's logo. I mean, their name. And on the back here, it's telling you the same thing right here. But it's just laser etched right here in the front. So these are the same things, the same exact thing. If we could feel, let me put them side by side. Oh, hold on a minute. Again, I should have. Sorry about that, guys. I'm too close, but there you go. The same exact thing. So even down to the numbers up here, 1032s and whatever have you up there. Okay. All right, guys. So it's really nothing else I can show you about these pliers. This is the model number 1025. KLEIN tools, long nose multi-purpose tools. If you want to get a pair, go on out there and get you some. But guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to help support the channel. Leave your location, and I'm out. Take care.